There are loads of pubs in the world, but which one is the oldest? Well, luckily, the Guinness Book of Records has done its research and named a boozer in Ireland as the most ancient on planet Earth, dating back to 900 AD. I wanted to experience this fabled tavern, so myself and renowned historian Bambino Becky got planes, buses and trains to Athlone in the centre of Ireland for a night out in Sean's Bar. Let's go! Right, Becky, we have made it to Athlone, and behind us is Sean's Bar, the oldest bar, definitely in Ireland. We're going to find out the actual facts in a minute. Nice location, there's a castle here.
Yeah, pretty Irish if you tell me.
Pretty Irish, and loads of other bars around.
Yeah.
Left Bank Antiques. I think this might be called Left Bank, this bit. I made that up. It's Left Bank, you know.
Yeah.
First impressions?
Very cute. Very little oldie worldy town.
What are your first impressions?
First impressions. Genuinely?
Yeah.
Sawdust on the floor. We'll do a pan of that in a second.
People talk about bars and all sorts of spitting sawdust bar. Genuine sawdust on the floor.
Is that a thing?
Sawdust, yeah. Usually in the old days they spit sawdust on the floor bar. Carry on with it here. Which I like that. There's a lot of old stuff. I mean, it looks old.
There's so many things on the walls.
There's some
number plates.
There's very old.
Badges down there.
Badges?
Look at them, yeah.
Or badgers?
There's badges on the wall. No, badges like they put on you, like war stuff as well, I think.
The thing is, what I discovered when I was researching this video, first of all, it's going to be the oldest pub in Britain, but it's very hard to get an answer. Loads of them lie, loads of them claim things, and also it's what is a pub? Just because there was a medieval monks brewing beer somewhere.
Was there people sat
1,000
there?
years ago? Does that mean it's been a pub all that time?
It said something like AD on the front of this.
Yeah.
AD.
Well,
That's a long time ago.
Do you know what AD is?
No, just.
We're all like, this is AD.
Oh, is it?
AD is like after Jesus was born.
I thought it would be AJ, after Jesus. AJ.
Before BJ.
BC.
What would before Jesus be then?
BJ. Let me. Becky James.
All right.
Not on the old spot, Robbie. Good God.
Becky, you've never been to Ireland before.
Never in my life.
But I presume you have been, as an aficionado of pubs, been to Irish pubs outside of Ireland.
Yes.
How do you think, now that we're in the oldest of old Irish pubs, how do you think Irish pubs outside of Ireland live up to it?
They do, but this is like proper, innit? You can hear the music, the accents, and what makes it for me. What can I do for you there? Yeah.
That wasn't bad actually.
Thank you, Robbie.
Do some more.
What's over the morning to you?
How about you say, if you're enjoying this video so far, why not drop a like?
Yeah, if you're enjoying this video so far, drop a like.
That was more Northern Irish.
Thing is, so, yeah, I'm going to watch this tomorrow and be very upset.
Yeah.
Robbie, you found this pub for us.
Yeah.
Is it as you expected?
Do you know what? I like it more than I thought I would. I thought it'd be good.
Yeah.
I've been to some old pubs and they're not that exciting inside, or they've been done up and around. This feels like it's kind of not changed that
Not
much.
really done. Look at the fireplace and everything.
Imagine 1,000 years ago, people would have come here, had a few drinks, but then if they had to get back home to whatever shacks they lived in, they'd enjoy some lovely beers from Beer 52, which I presume was around then. Who wants free, new and exclusive beers from one of the UK's top breweries? The legends of Beer 52 and Siren Brewery have teamed up with 8 different breweries from around the world to create 8 different exclusive beers you can't get anywhere else. Oh yeah, Robbie, how much is that going to set me back? £6,000? No mate, try free. Yeah, if you head over to beer52.com/Knox, pay the meagre £5.95 postage fee, you're going to get a free case of 8 exclusive beers. Variety is very much the spice of life, and I love how the industry experts at Beer 52 carefully curate a case from different independent breweries every single month, and they're always absolute bangers. Including this one, just down the road from me, in Suffolk. This case is to celebrate Siren's 10th birthday. I've always found them to be a brewery that absolutely smashes it when it comes to IPAs, and this is no exception. Activate deadline mode. Beautiful tropical flavours, perfect for a summer's day like this. If you enjoy a lager while you're soaking up the rays like I am, Pastel Pills, a gluten-free Pilsner, will be right up your Strasser, and also Double Digit is a lovely little double IPA. Soak in those rays. You can choose either the standard case that has light and dark beers, but if you're not into your stouts, just pick the light only case and get yourself loads of lovely pale ales. You also get a couple of snacks here, very tasty, and Ferment magazine, where you can read all about Siren's story. I'm confident you'll love this case, but if at any point you're not happy, you can pause or cancel your subscription at any time. So head over to beer52.com/Knox now, that's beer52, the numbers.com/Knox to get your free case of delicious beers for glorious summer drinking. Sorry, I wrote the script before I checked the weather forecast. Right, Becky, it's one thing to look at the pub and examine it and all this. I think now we just sink a few pints and really soak it up as what it's like for a bit of a session. So we've had a few pints in there. How many would you say we've done?
Like a lot, actually. I think like 6.
A decent amount, yeah, a decent amount.
Wouldn't drive, as
I
Robbie
would
would
say
say.
Wouldn't drive. Amazing pub. That was one of the great pub nights of my life.
And also, every single person there was lovely.
We made friends all the way. We had so much.
We were sat in between an Irish family who were trying to speak to each other. God bless you if you're watching. Because we were sat in the middle going, no worries.
What's happening?
We're doing a respect sign.
Is that like? Oh God. Right, Becky, it's the following day and we have returned to Sean's bar and we're going to go inside and try and talk to a man called Timmy who's going to educate us.
Oh, Timmy. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm off.
Okay, so here we are in the heart of Sean's bar, well, the upstairs of Sean's bar with Timmy. Timmy, what's your role here? Are you the manager? Are you the owner? What are you?
Well, I'm not admitting to anything until you tell me what's gone wrong first.
Nothing's gone wrong. There's no claim here. We're morning Guinness and we're very happy.
Well, you're very, very welcome to Sean's. I've been here for many years. Basically, to give you a little history on the bar itself actually dates right back to 900 AD. We're dated by both the National Museum of Ireland and certified by the Guinness Book of World Records, right back to 900. As you were coming in through the bar, you may have seen halfway down part of the old walls on display, which are made of what's called wattle and wicker, interwoven hazel sticks held together with horsehair and clay. And what you see in that cabinet is exactly what's inside all of the walls, the whole way around downstairs, and also upstairs also. It is the same original building, made from wattle and wicker, and built right back in 900 AD. Wow. You may also notice as well there was a slope on the floor running the whole way through the bar. Yeah. One or two more of those, and to be perfectly straight on the wall.
So I fell down there last night.
Yes. What that was, prior to COVID, that slope ran the whole way, right through the pub, through the beer garden, and out to the River Shannon out the back. That was, the only problem was, when it flooded out there, it ran the other way back in. It flooded us. So during COVID, we knocked everything, leveled everything up, so we don't get flooded anymore. But the purpose or the reason behind that slope, it was the original drainage system. The water would flow down the hill, in the front door, down the slope, out the back and into the river.
Through the pub?
Through the pub.
That's when you know you've got a good pub. You don't mind standing knee deep in water.
Well, that's it, exactly it. And you may also notice there was sawdust on the floor. Yeah. That was to soak up any excess water. Now, how the bar came about, going right back to 900, a man called Lewin built the bar here. He also set up a crossing point on the River Shannon here behind us. He had a type of a raft system in place, and he guided both people and their animals over and back to treacherous waters here. Now, that is the River Shannon here, which is fed by Lough Ree. We're 5 minutes from Lough Ree, huge lake, 30 kilometres long, 10 wide, and then it funnels into the River Shannon here at Athlone. So you would have to come the whole way around the lake, and the very first crossing point you came to was directly here at the back door, and that is why he located the bar here. Now, here in Ireland, nearly every town or city is built around either a castle or a fort. Every town apart from Athlone here. For some strange reason, they tended to do things backways here, and we do not know why. For example, Athlone is not built around a castle.
Right.
Athlone is built around a pub.
That's my dad moved down.
They had their priorities right.
Yes, yeah.
They actually built a pub here first, then a settlement built up around it and the crossing point. And they didn't bother with a castle at all until 1129, when King Turlough O'Connor built the very first wooden castle here to guard the settlement that had built up around the pub and crossing point. He called that settlement Athlone, meaning the ford of Lewin, or the place of Lewin. And today, Athlone in Irish is Athlone. That's how the town got its name, from the very first person that built the bar, right back in 900 AD. Now, as I say, we are dated by both the National Museum of Ireland and certified by the Guinness Book of World Records, right back to 900 and the oldest pub anywhere. And you found it, and you're very welcome.
Thank you. It's something when I was looking into age of pubs in England, there were a lot of pubs claiming to be the oldest pub in England or in Britain, but they sort of had sketchy histories, and there was a lot of stuff like, just because there was a sort of monks brewing beer, does that mean it's a pub all this time?
No,
sort of thing?
not necessarily.
So but it seems very clear here that there is a sort of well-kept records and things.
Oh, there is. There's absolutely. Now, the nearest pub that came anywhere close to us was actually a pub in Nottingham in England. Yeah. And when I was dealing with the Guinness Book of World Records, I actually went to visit it. Now, Nottingham Castle is actually built on a huge big hill or a cliff. And at the base of it, there's caverns or caves. And there's a pub built into the caves beneath Nottingham Castle.
Is this the old Jerusalem? Is that
the old trip to Jerusalem. Absolutely gorgeous pub. Wow. And its official Guinness Book of World Record dating, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, is 1198. Our official Guinness Book of World Record dating is 900.
Wow.
And so this is the oldest pub in Ireland.
Not just Ireland, the oldest pub anywhere.
In the world?
In the world. And the nearest one that came to us was the old trip to Jerusalem.
Wow.
Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah. It's a very different pub, because we came here last night and we had a lovely evening, some lovely music, a few pints and a great time. But it's very different coming here during the day. It's more like a museum, isn't it? With tourists taking photos and stuff. It's a different vibe.
Yeah, we would be very busy during the day. Athlone is a hugely busy town because reason being you're dead centre Ireland. And no matter whether you're going north or south, east or west, you must pass through Athlone.
Right, yeah.
And everybody tends to break the journey halfway. And no matter where you're going, Athlone is halfway. Yeah. And that's right. And they all tend to come in here to us then on their break.
Yeah.
We'd be their Irish coffee stop. Basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fabulous.
Amazing. Well, it's lovely.
It's been absolutely wonderful. How I've noticed there's a bit out the back that's all sort of fairly new and when did that bit?
Basically, during COVID, you've never touched the main bar at all, or the old original bar. But out the back then, during COVID, we managed to work on all the areas we had, improve every area we had, and now we have beer gardens out here, bars there. They'll be fully heated at night time, bands playing out there, traditional music in the main bar. Then we have our upstairs here, which is our party room basically. Yeah. You'd have a barbecue area, music, the whole lot up here as well. And then there's another beer garden which runs out to the River Shannon. Yeah. And during the summer then all the boats will pull up, there'd be 3, 4, 5 a breath out there. Yeah. And everybody will come in from the river also. So
cool.
We have a wide variety of customers.
People, you can imagine.
I've noticed downstairs a lot of tourists coming in and trying Guinness for the first time. What's the general reaction when someone who's never had Guinness comes here and tries their first pint or half?
Well, generally, say for example, the tourists coming from America and Canada, generally they try Guinness here and they think it's completely different from at home, and it is. Yeah. The reason being, the biggest Guinness brewery in the world is located in Nigeria. Service in the States and Canada. So their Guinness, let's say, would be slightly different than ours here.
Wow.
Only slightly.
Yeah, I've never had Nigerian Guinness.
No.
That's our next video now.
Yeah, we went to try Nigerian Guinness.
Yeah, and that's why to give a totally different reaction to the actual drinks, like 2 different drinks altogether.
Amazing. Timmy, thank you so much for sparing the time to chat to us. We're going to go downstairs, finish our pints of Guinness, and make our way back to...
Well, an absolute pleasure to meet both of you. You're very, very welcome, and thank you very much for coming to Sean's.
Cheers. You've got a drink, Becky and I have.
Cheers to Timmy.
So there we go. I think we are all in agreement that we are excellent documentary makers, and we have learned all about the oldest pub in the world, Sean's Bar. If you're in Athlone, do pop in. It's a lovely place, very different during the day and the evening. What are your thoughts, Becky?
I loved it. That's probably one of my favourite pubs. I enjoyed it.
A lovely time.
Didn't fall over.
Great pub evening. Fabulous stuff. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And don't forget to get that glorious little offer from Beer 52. Help pay the bills. Cheers, guys.
It's a long shake.
Is that Beyonce's sister?